Hi Year 11 Biology. I am here in the Simpson Desert in the Northern Territory at sunset, and this is my friend Claypan, who is a one-humped or dromedary camel. I'm going to use him as an example of our next topic, which is adaptations. So there are three types of adaptations: structural adaptations, physiological and behavioural. So behavioural adaptations are about the way that species act together and things that they do that help them to survive in that environment. Structural adaptations are things that they have on their body that help them to survive, and physiological is the way that their body works. So camels are a really great example of structural adaptations. We're going to have a look at some of Claypan's features that explain that a little bit better. Alright, so let's have a look at some of the structural adaptations that camels have in their face. So super long eyelashes to be able to close their eyes and protect their eyeballs from dust and sand and insects and bugs in the desert. But their lips and mouths are really interesting. So Claypan here is eating something really soft, and that's super easy. They've got really dexterous lips and huge teeth and a really tough tongue, because what they normally eat are things that are really spiky and rough, and they need to be able to grab these twigs and shred off all of the leaf matter for that. Physiologically, for their adaptations, they're able to get water out of the toughest leaves that a lot of other species can't. So that's why they can go for such a long period without drinking water. And if you come around here and have a look at his front feet, you can see that camels actually walk on only two toes, but they have these pads here that are really tough and strong for walking on rocks and sticks and thorns, so that they are able to move through the desert. And if you have a look under his belly, got a crusty little hard pad here, which is called a pedestal. This is so that camels can lay down in the desert and they have a layer of protection from the hot sand, and they can lay down if there's a really hot day and keep their belly off the ground so that they're not taking in heat through absorption into their body. They also have a really thick layer of fur, which might seem counterintuitive. They think that fur would make you really hot in the desert, but what it actually does is insulate their body, because it's also very cold at night. They also pee backwards. Now this is handy if they're laying down in a sandstorm, but also is a part of their behaviour is that they urinate on their tails and flick it up and over their heads and flick it at other camels in a display of dominance to figure out who's the alpha in their pack that they travel with. Right?